The assignment for today is for me to buttress on the quotes. If you do it for the money, you won't get the money. But if you do it for the person, if you do it for the people, you would get the money. This is a very important quote for anyone who is going into entrepreneurship because the game of entrepreneurship, it's a long-term game. It is a long-term game, and it's a game that requires you to have people. It does require you to have people around you. You cannot survive on your own. That's one thing you have to understand. That's with regards to team. There's two aspects to this particular question. There's two aspects to this particular question. There's the people you are working with, and there are people you are solving their problems. Now, business is about solving problems. People have a problem, and you have a solution. Your business is there to solve their problem. So that's the other aspect. That's your interaction between your clients, your interaction with your customers, your interaction with your consumers. Looking at that statement or that quote from the first perspective, which is with the people you are working with. So whatever it is you are doing, you have to ensure that all the actions you are doing for them, it has to be strictly for their benefits as opposed to your own benefits of financial gains. And what it means is that, say for example, you are setting up a training, you are setting up a boot camp, you are setting up a facilitation, whatever it is you are doing, it cannot be from the perspective of wanting to benefit yourself. It cannot be for your own benefits. You just want leverage and then you benefit from them doing it. Let's say, for example, if you create a roster and you give people certain responsibilities, it cannot come from the perspective of wanting them or wanting yourself to benefit from leverage. That, in that case, you are doing it for your own selfish needs. It has to come from the perspective of you wanting them to grow, you wanting them to improve, and you giving them that responsibility, knowing that that is going to improve them. So that's the perspective that you have to come at it from. Now that's perspective one. For perspective two, which is your interaction with your clients, your consumers, and your customers. For this, the purpose of your business generally has to be for the betterment of the person. It has to be for the betterment of the person, not for your own selfish needs. You have to have that perspective of wanting to solve that problem. Let's say, for example, I'm working on a rental app project that I will be launching in a couple of months. And my goal in that rental app is for me to ease rental experiences. And because that is my goal is to solve that particular problem. I'm not doing it specifically for my own financial gains. I'm not doing it for my own financial gains. I'm not even looking at it, okay, after this year, I want to get this amount of money from the business. After this amount of months, I want to get this amount of business. How much am I able to ease people's experience when going into rentals? So that's the perspective. You have to look at it from that perspective. And when you look at it from that perspective, there's this saying, people literally do not care until they know how much you care. So once you have that mindset and once you're coming at it from that perspective, genuinely those people that you're trying to solve their problem are going to care about you, and eventually the money is going to come to you. And the same also applies with your team. When your team sees that you are genuinely doing this for their own benefit, not for your own selfish needs, one, it becomes easy for them to feel at ease that, okay, there's someone who believes that I'm able to do all of these things. It allows them to grow. It allows them to benefit from growing. And because they are growing, because they are assisting their growth, you get a benefit as a byproduct, not the main product. So that's what I have to say with regards to, if you do it for the money, you will not get the money. If you do it for the people, you will get the money. Bye.